Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing 3 easy and affordable keto recipes inspired by the Southern Keto Cookbook. I'm not going to be sharing exact recipes because they're not my recipes to share and also because I didn't follow them exactly. I'm going to start off with the pizza stuffed bell pepper. I'm going to chop up my washed bell peppers, saving the tops to cut up for the filling. I'm going to cut them in half and take the seeds out of the middle. I'm going to put some marinara sauce in the bottom of my pan so that the bell peppers don't stick. I'm going to place these into a preheated 375-degree oven for 10 to 15 minutes while I work on the filling. In a cast iron skillet, I'm adding some extra virgin olive oil, my onion and bell pepper. I'm going to add some garlic, some Italian seasoning, some pepper, and some salt, and cook until translucent. I'm adding some ground Italian sausage and using my spatula to make sure the pieces of meat are very small. To that, I'm adding some Italian seasoning. When this is done is when you should drain your grease. I did forget to do that, but make sure you drain your grease so that your bell peppers aren't too greasy. When that's done, I'm going to take my bell peppers out of the oven and add the rest of my marinara sauce to my meat mixture. I'm going to stir until combined and then fill my bell pepper halves. Next, I'm going to grate some mozzarella cheese to put on top of the bell peppers. To the bell peppers, I'm adding my cheese. I'm going to add some pepperoni, as well as some Italian seasoning and Parmesan cheese. These are fully customizable. If you don't eat pepperoni, you could add veggies or just leave cheese. I cooked these in a 375-degree oven for about 20 minutes and then topped them with ranch dressing. And this is what they looked when they came out of the oven. They were really good. I served them with a side salad and they were a big hit. I'll definitely be making this again. Next, I'm going to do a cauliflower hamburger helper recipe. This was really good and a healthy alternative to box hamburger helper. First, I'm going to chop my onion and add that to a cast iron skillet with some extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to cook these until translucent and add some garlic. Next, I'm adding my ground beef. I did about a pound. Using my spatula, I'm going to make sure that my pieces of meat are not too large. When it was done, I drained the grease and added my seasoning. I'm adding some paprika, some chili powder. Again, I don't measure. Some garlic powder, some parsley, some black pepper, and some salt. Going to stir until combined. and then add a can of tomato sauce. Next, I'm going to add a bag of cauliflower that I cooked in the microwave beforehand to make this go faster. I'm going to stir it to incorporate all of the cauliflower and then top this with cheese. My cheese grater is one that I got off of QVC and it shreds cheese in seconds. We love this. You could use whatever cheese you like. We used cheddar. I'm just going to cook this until the cheese is melted and top it with parsley. I served mine in a bowl. Everybody else got theirs on a plate with some beans. The best recipe is the one I saved for last. It is a broccoli and ground beef casserole. If you make nothing else from this video, you need to try this one. To a pan, I'm going to add some extra virgin olive oil as well as a chopped onion. I'm seasoning it with parsley, salt, and pepper, and cooking it until the onions are translucent. I'm going to add some garlic and then my ground beef. I did 2 pounds of ground beef because I was also pre-cooking the meat for another recipe, but for this recipe I only used about half an onion and 1 pound of ground beef. I'm using my spatula to make sure the pieces of meat are very small. This is what it looked like before I drained it. While the meat is cooking, I'm making my sauce. It is 1 block of cream cheese, some heavy whipping cream, some Parmesan cheese, some salt, some black pepper, and a little bit of crushed red pepper. I'm going to cook this until the cream cheese is melted. To my meat mixture, I'm going to add some steamed broccoli as well as the filling that I cooked on the stove. I'm going to stir this until combined. This doesn't look very appetizing, but I promise you this is delicious. I'm going to top this with some grated mozzarella cheese and put it in the oven for about 20 minutes at 350 or 375 until the cheese is completely melted. And this is the finished product. Thank you for watching my video. Have a great day.